They couldn't go on. I am touched by their devotion.
Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath, the DLC, where corpses in this storyline seem to remain fleshy for a very long time.
Then we would surely die.
Nobody tell her. And also, she is not wrong. Oh, this is, not Cyrax. Is it Cyrax? No. This is Cabal. Yeah.
I command it. You should have devised a better plan.
There's more to come.
But apparently now I'm playing as Fujin, and oh, there's Revenant Jade. Yeah, some of these cores were a little bit too tight. That zombie won't get ahead in life. How is Johnny Cage supposed to put his deadly uppercut to use against that zombie? Where did he get this crossbow? Did he always have the crossbow?
Too slow. I expected better, Fujin. Fight.
Alright. Let's take a look at his moves. Down, down, up, down, up, up. Alright, so Kujin has crossbow blast. Right, left, or should I say forward, left. Forward, backward, X. Down, forward is tornado, and down, Y is tornado, and B is wind kicks. Whoa. I'm facing the other way. Nope, that's way less interesting than I was expecting. So what does tornado actually do? I need to be up close next to somebody to use tornado?
Too slow.
Let's try out. So wind kicks is pretty interesting. Alright. Wind kicks is interesting. Crossbow blast is your projectile. I haven't been able to get tornado to work. Okay, so it is basically his close range attack. Nope. Too close. Nope, stop. I think that should do it. That did it. Excellent. Alright. Like, I think a Fatal Blow is a little bit more of an interesting gambit than the X-Ray move that was in previous games, simply because you only have one of them. And as an ending for a second match,
Sindel and I will occupy her. You two get the crown.
like an ending for a second match, then it's great. But if you end up having to use it in your for your first win, then that becomes a lot greater of a
How
gamble.
long before you betray us?
I find your lack of faith amusing.
When it happens, we will be ready.
Also, it's kind of interesting that we're looking at an older Shang Tsung. Almost as if we're kind of looking at an older version of the actor who portrayed him, whose name I don't actually remember off the top of my head, even though I've only seen it like an hour ago. It's like Carrie something.
Do me a favor, Fujin, and take one giant
Oh, it's
step
Jax.
back. You too, sorcerer.
And this guy.
Makes sense we'd meet again down here. When you caged me up, beat me within an inch of my life. The hell if I ain't gonna return the favor.
Always so generous.
Excellent opening move. Nice distraction. Now who's this guy who's got the sickle in his shoulder? Is this Smoke? He seems quite Smoke-esque, using Smoke abilities to fight me. So... Or is he... Nope. That's not gonna hold.
A new trick beyond
It's not gonna hold the God of Wind.
sufficient.
You lost to me at your temple, Fujin. Now Chronic Eyes made me even stronger.
You did not
Noob Cybot. Ah, I forgot about you.
Fight.
Yeah, Cyclone definitely has to be very close. The Wind Kicks is a little bit easier to pull off. Oh, alright. Nope, wrong button.
I will not fail.
Nope. Ah, nope, no. That's what I wanted to do. Excellent. Actually, how did Doom Cybot get so much health? Or have I just not done any damage to him in this round? Nope. Alright, excellent. That went well.
You should have fled.
And as you can also see, why I'm like, on one hand, I've won all of my fights, but I know that if I also did Jax change his clothes in between fights? Wasn't he wearing a different outfit?
forces cannot be trusted, Jackson. Bihan, Kano, Shao Kahn. Look at the scoundrels she employs.
That's a card you can't play, Fujin. Not when you're buddied up with Shang Tsung.
That is the logical argument, considering the fact that Shang Tsung has been a villain for quite some time. The idea that he would be trying to protect the universe. There we go. Nope. Ah. Nope, thank you. Actually, what are his nope. What are Fujin's enhanced moves? I'm still trying to do an advanced version of the wind kick, but he keeps. Is there an advanced version? There's the advanced version of the gun. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. I also didn't want to get hit by this fatal blow, but so be it. Ah, damn it. That's okay. Still won. So anyway, that's the main reason I'm not really playing it on any harder difficulty, because I know if I played it in any harder difficulty, I would definitely start to lose.
Damn it, Fujin. You know what I've suffered. Kronika's my one chance to prevent all that. Not just for me, but for Jackie, for Vera. Shit. You're a god. Ain't no way you get how this feels.
You know the only time Raiden and I ever fought? When I left the Sky Temple to live among humans. Do not become attached to them, Fujin. Sentiment will impede the
That sounds like Raiden.
execution of your duty. But warriors like you and I, we are strengthened by sentiment. We do not fight to kill enemies. We fight to protect our loved ones. That is why it cuts so deeply when we fail.
Well, I'll be. Maybe you do get it.
Kronika knows your pain. She manipulates you with it. Jacqueline is on her way here. Kronika expects you to fight her. Worse even, break her heart. Is that someone who cares one whit?
And in the campaign, Jax does fight Jackie. But now how does this read? Actually, here's the thing. If they go back into the past and restart everything... Oh, hello. If they go back in the past and restart everything, then... then it doesn't really matter how the main campaign is affected. Also, how dare you, Cetrion, use your bacon ropes.
You were to defeat me. I am not finished yet.
Okay, when you make a multi-step plan, always be sure to remember that you have to figure out what's the second step. Because once you release your bonds, that's where you fall. Also, I don't remember Cetrion as having StarCraft's Kerrigan-like tendrils coming off of her.
Can you fight?
I'm Do what
I can fight, and I will win.
Kronika offered the future, but instead you will have none. Blame only yourself.
Nope, we switched to Sindel. I didn't even notice the switch. So, let us see what her moves are. Okay, so main squeeze, a nice pun there. Shriek. Probably a mid-range to close-range attack. Air dash. And whip and flip. What way am I facing? Facing right. Thank you, Mortal Kombat 11, for these quality of life pieces of information telling me what direction I'm facing in the pause menu. There's that. There we go. Oh, okay, that was awesome. And what is Banshee Dash? Was that Banshee Dash or was that a different move? That was Banshee Dash. Whip and flip is down, back. B, main squeeze. Oh. I'm trying to squeeze you with my hair. Also, she has a fantastic range for her uppercut. Like, what's her face? Shiva has no range for her uppercut. Ooh. What is... There we go. Fantastic.
It is your fate that should concern you, Cetrion.
Yeah, Sindel definitely has a lot of fantastic range for her moves. Yeah, it seems as though they've kind of given up caring about whether or not they're affecting the timeline in their attempt to get the crown. Because I suppose, like, once they get the crown, it doesn't matter. Hey, you okay there, buddy? Took a lot out of you, pal.
Well, Shang Tsung, your strategy proved sound after all.
Of course it did.
My strategies always work, except for the strategies that I employed that did not. Oh, hello, all other jacks.
You too, Sindel. That hair so much as twitches.
Ease up, baby girl.
Dad? How did you get here?
We're all on the same side against Kronika.
Yes. And now we must bring this to Raiden.
Is that a crown?
Kronika's crown. Without it, she lacks the power to restart history.
About time we had some good news.
Now that we have this, we're in uncharted territory.
I'm pretty sure that is true.
Correct.
Like, not just having it puts us in uncharted territory. The fact that we have defeated these foes in this alternate timeline places us
Katana Khan.
Thank you for aiding us. We will rendezvous
in said uncharted territory.
6 hours.
Until our next battle.
But now I suppose we have the crown, so we could just head back, right?
Sorcerer.
I'll go with the Briggs family to brief the special forces.
May the Great Spirit protect you.
May she protect you, Fujin, when Raiden lays eyes on you with Shang Tsung.
Here's a question. If they do plan to restart history, why are they even trying to do things that affect the time now?
Without the crown, there can be no new era. This failure rests on my shoulders. No. I underestimated Shang Tsung's ingenuity. To escape the void. To return from the future.
I think Kronika still doesn't understand the fact that she was in fact defeated, because that was the only way for Shang Tsung to have left the void.
Far too dangerous.
Like, although to be fair, like on one hand,
Eyes realize quite how dangerous he is.
like even though she doesn't necessarily understand that.
Masters, they're ready.
They will fight in
Okay, now I remember this scene. This was before
Likely.
the actual siege at the end of the game, and then there's just a fight between these two for no particularly good reason.
Word from Grandmaster Hasashi.
No. If we do not hear
I
soon,
think.
I will return to the Nether Realm.
Or no, Scorpion shows up and then they fight.
Wrong, Scorpion. This cannot be good.
Get Raiden.
The fire gardens. Rebuilt. The Shirai Ryu are indeed restored.
Why are you here, Scorpion? Where is Grandmaster Hasashi?
He is dead.
And now you have come to finish us.
I understand your mistrust, but I am here to assist you.
I find that impossible to believe. What is he doing here?
We are not together.
If you are here to help, prove it. Join me against the sorcerer.
I shall.
Fujin?
Okay.
Raiden thought you lost when the timeline was broken, but you stand with Shang Tsung.
We have urgent news for Raiden. Please, let us pass.
This may be the sorcerer's trick.
The fire gardens will not be defiled by his presence.
Yeah, I suppose I can understand why somebody might consider anything that happens around Shang Tsung as being an illusion. But I'm sure if you see Fujin manipulate the winds, then you know it's not an illusion.
Why you have joined Shang Tsung is beyond me, Fujin. What has he done to corrupt your mind?
Oh, back to Fujin again. Interesting. Nope. I actually preferred Sindel over Fujin. And who was the first character that I played as? Nightwolf. Nightwolf was more interesting as well. Like then either like Shiva and Fujin are my least favorite characters of this DLC. Oh, hello. And Nightwolf and Sindel are my current favorites of this group. But we'll see how, nope. There we go.
Perhaps listen before you judge.
That is some magic crossbow.
Thank you, Fujin. The storm is not yet past.
Shang Tsung.
We must speak with you, brother.
We, Fujin? Since when are you friends with this filth?
I'm here to save you, Raiden.
We hail from your tragic future. In it, Liu Kang defeated Kronika, but their battle destroyed her crown. Without this, a broken timeline couldn't be repaired.
Our only hope was to return here, steal the crown, and make use of its power.
Now we can change the outcome of the fight against Kronika. We can defeat her and fix time.
We can't just go back in time with the crown?
Shang Tsung's schemes serve only to benefit him. How could you fall for such lies?
Be rational, Raiden.
Spread your falsehoods elsewhere, sorcerer. You will not deceive us.
Lord Raiden, we should listen. He may be telling the truth.
There is only one way to find out. Now, Shang Tsung, the truth!
Raiden, stop this!
Step aside, Liu Kang.
Put down the amulet. Its darkness is taking hold of you.
Was I saying that the music in a previous scene was foreboding? Like, this has that very, like, classical feel to it. Again, with even more foreboding.
And you form this unholy alliance?
Mortal Kombat Unholy Alliance sounds like a subtitle for a future game.
Brother is my problem. I will signal if I need help. Shinnok's amulet inflames your anger and clouds your judgments. Have faith in me.
Fight.
There we go. Nope. And one more. There we go. Yeah, I don't really know how to do his and Fujin's enhanced moves. It doesn't seem like there's an enhanced move for the wind kick or the cyclone. Ah. Nope. Damn it. No, I will defeat you. Excellent. Okay, now this looks like it's the end for Fujin's part of the storyline.
I am a fool. I have allowed myself to become a slave to anger. I will not allow my temper to fracture our resolve further.
Surely you jest, Lord Fujin. Not at all, Liu Kang. Raiden's power makes you a fire god.
Of course it does.
Of course, Kung Lao is there to be like, whatever.
First, I must free his revenant from Quan Chi's curse.
We will face the revenants soon enough.
What else can you tell us about the final battle? We must use every advantage.
Absolutely nothing, because I'm being removed from this scene. Oh? It's Chronica. Here.
Lord Fujin, Shang Tsung, I trust you are enjoying your travels.
You have already been defeated once, Chronica.
Of course, Fujin. How else could you have escaped the void?
If you know this, accept the inevitable. Surrender.
But clearly my loss was not your victory, Raiden. If your future savior had gained full control of my hourglass, we would not be here. This timeline would no longer exist.
I see no harm in confirming your suspicion.
Even if you defeat me, what then?
Well, then we fix
Where
things.
is the hourglass?
Liu Kang.
You realize that Shang Tsung will break your alliance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that
We are
part.
prepared, Chronica.
Are you? Have you wondered why Shang Tsung knows so much about my crown?
Because he did your bidding.
Although, here's the thing. If it turns out that, I believe the DLC ends with you as Shang Tsung.
The crown
So,
is his design.
like, if this ends with Shang Tsung restarting the universe himself, creating a new reality, then that makes for an interesting Mortal Kombat 12.
We would still be marooned at the beginning of time, bickering among ourselves.
You must decide, Raiden. Who do you wish to keep time?
Also, my dog is very upset right now at something he heard outside. We're better off with Shang Tsung, really.
Be beaten. And if Shang Tsung betrays
Because Chronica wants everybody as pawns. I don't know how Shang Tsung views the creation of the universe.
Oblivion.
The crown.
It is a mistake challenging a Titan. Now I end your existence.
Oh? All right.
You are vulnerable, Chronica.
Alright, I have collected my dog, and he appears to have been angered by something outdoors for no particularly good reason.
Yes. But the crown.
It fell to the floor. Ah,
True.
hello.
My finest work.
Ah, he built the crown. That...
I will instruct you in its ways.
What just happened?
Chronica came here to retrieve the crown. We forced her to retreat.
We must strike while she is weakened. Let us join the armies, massing at the Sea of Blood. Together we will storm Chronica's Isle and take command of the Hourglass.
Okay, so essentially we've stopped Chronica and restarted time, but now we have to stop Chronica and restart time again.
The fools believe victory is at hand. Their misplaced confidence will be...
Okay, she's relaxed. That's comfort.
Such a pity.